for America's Best Song is on.
Are you ready?
Amazing artists from every state and territory in the U.S.
Go New Jersey!
Deliver jaw-dropping performances.
Great work.
That was so good!
That was Cajun hot.
34 states and territories have given their all. 9 have been voted through to the semifinals.
Puerto Rico! Tennessee, Tyler Great.
And tonight, 3 more will secure their spot in the semifinals. With only 2 weeks left in the qualifying round, the competition is tougher than ever.
Vote for Nevada. Vote for the Crystal Method.
Tonight, 11 new states fight to fill one of the final few spots. Because only one will win the American Song Contest.
Let's go!
Come on, everybody. ASC, get your hands up.
Welcome to week 4 tonight, y'all. 11 new states are facing off, including a couple of multi-Grammy nominated artists. The talent on the show is incredible, y'all. The competition is so heated. I cannot wait to get things going.
But before we get to the performances, let's talk about the songs from last week. 3 more need to move on to the semifinals, but before we get to the results, here's a look back at that big night. Texas. Louisiana. Tennessee. New Jersey. Alabama. Florida. Alaska. South Carolina. South Dakota. Delaware. Northern Mariana Islands. And Colorado. It's time to take care of business. Remember, our 56 national jury members made up of music industry titans ranked last week's songs from 1st to 12th place.
Let's revisit the jury ranking right now. We found out last Monday that Tennessee's Tyler Braden won the jury selection and secured his spot in the semifinals, with Florida, Alabama, and Texas following closely behind.
Now, it's time to find out the next 3 that's moving on. Give me that music. Yeah, you know I love that theme music. Give me that music. Yes, yes. Is it you? Is it me? Yes. Is it you? Is it yes? When we add up America's votes to the jury votes, the first state to join Tennessee in the semifinals is.
All right.
Is it you? Is it me? Who could it be? Who could it be?
I don't know.
Is it you? Is it me?
I don't know.
Who could it be? Who could it be? Is it you? Is it me? Sing it with me.
Maybe it's
Who
Snoopy.
could it be? Who could it be?
Maybe it's Snoopy.
Make some noise for Colorado's Riker Lynch. Yes, sir. Riker the Striker. Moving on to the semifinals. Represent ranked number 6 by the jury, But America voted him in to the semifinals. 2 spots left. Let's reveal our next state moving on. The second state advancing to the semifinals is... Is it you? Is it me?
I don't know.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
Who's it gonna be?
Is it you? Is it me?
Oh, yeah.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
Oh, yeah.
Is it you? Is it me?
It's not me.
Who could it be? Who could it be? Make some noise for Alabama's Nico! What a beautiful couple. Such a beautiful record. What a beautiful couple.
Such a great song.
Moving on.
Only one more state can move on from last week's show, and any one of these states could take it, y'all. Everybody did such a great job last week. When we add America's votes to the jury votes, our last semifinalist
Is it you? Is it me?
I don't know.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
I feel Texas.
Is it you? Is it me?
I'm a little biased.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
I'm a little biased.
Is it you? Is it me?
I'm just saying.
Hey, who could it be? Who could it be?
It's not Snoopy.
Is it you? Is it me?
Texas!
Texas!
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, Texas!
That's what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
sir! Some of that home cooking for Kelly. You know what I'm talking about? Here's the final 3. Here's the final ranking for week 3. Congratulations, Colorado, Alabama, and Texas are all joining Tennessee in the semifinals and are one step closer to winning it all. We now have 12 states locked in.
All right, y'all. Remember, though, if your favorites didn't move on, it's not over. We're going to redeem 2 fan favorite songs from the whole season. So keep streaming their music. It helps them, I promise. I'm a walking example. It will help. Keep voting. Keep streaming. That could win it all for your favorite.
Yes, sir. Okay, now let's get into the performances tonight. Yes, sir. These 11 new states are ready to compete. America's votes combined with the jury votes advance 3 states. So make sure your favorites have a shot. Cast your vote presented by T-Mobile. Vote now on the NBC app, NBC.com, and TikTok. Yes, sir. Now let's get to the music and kick off ANC Week 4 with a state that has the slogan, live free or die. And that's the kind of independent spirit that lives in our next artist. She's bold, she's fresh, she's New Hampshire's. She's bold, she's fresh, she's New Hampshire's.
If you come to New Hampshire, you're gonna see beautiful mountains, different colors. It's literally like living art. New Hampshire, we about to do this. First of all, if you look on the map, the state is curvy, like me. I grew up in the small town of Milford, New Hampshire. It's old school, colonial. Some of the people actually still dress like that. New Hampshire is one of the original colonies. Independence is in our history, which is why we actually have lots of mom and pop shops. There's not a better example than my family's restaurant.
Want some coffee? It's wicked hot. Let's see if I actually remember how to do this.
I grew up working in my family restaurant.
You know the awesome thing about this in family-style restaurants is like different types of spoons.
I have scooped ice cream, one for you, one for me. We have done it all because that's what independent family-owned businesses do. I grew up with 5 boys, 4 girls. 2 were biological, the rest were adopted. I was like the only Latina in my hometown. But people in New Hampshire accepted me, and I loved looking different. I'm confident because New Hampshire taught me that. New Hampshire's motto is something that I live by. It's live free or die. I've literally had to start from scratch singing at Andy Summer Playhouse in Wilton, New Hampshire. I'm a Latin pop singer, but I am not like the other girls. Shout out to them. I love you, skinny girls, but I am the Latin Lizzo. The song that I'm about to do, Fly, is the anthem of New Hampshire. The lyrics say you're a fighter, that you're a survivor. New Hampshire, all the tools that you gave me, all the love that you gave me, I'm about to show that to everyone all over the world.
When you feel the world is heavy on your shoulder and your heart is aching, yeah, and every everything's breaking, and every single dream ain't getting any closer. If you feel hopeless, you gotta know this. If all seems lost, that's when you can be found. Shake off those chains that keep holding you down. Lift up your head just like you're heaven bound. Spread your wings and fly. This is your moment to shine. Rise from the shadow. You are a warrior. Shout out your cry. Spread your wings and fly, fly, fly. All it really takes is some imagination. You feel it inside you, you're letting it pull through. With a little faith, you know you can move mountains. If you believe it, you're gonna make it. If all seems lost, that's when you can be found. Shake off those chains that keep holding you down. Lift up your head just like you're heaven bound. Spread your wings and fly. This is your moment to shine. Rise from the shadow. You are a warrior. Shout out your cry. Spread your wings and I'm a fighter, a survivor. Rise up, rise up. I'm a fighter, a survivor. Rise up, rise up. Lift up your head just like you're heaven bound. Spread your wings and fly. This is your moment to shine. Rise from the shadows. You are a warrior. Shout out your cry. Spread your wings and fly.
What a great record. Make some noise for Maury. Everybody, great watching party happening in Milford, New Hampshire right now. Kelly, what you think about that song?
That is how you open a show, folks. That was so amazing. I want to record that song. I love that song.
Yes, that song sounds like it should be in a movie, like at the end of a big animated movie.
I agree. We were talking about that. It just feels like so positive and giant.
I loved every minute of it.
I know. Every minute of it. Just like last week, we're going to reveal the jury's ranking throughout the show. We'll find out in a bit how Mari stacks up. I mean, right now she stacks up pretty good because she's the only one's gone. So go, Mari.
Yes, and you do know that. Let's continue right away with music guaranteed to make you move. Here's a two-time Grammy-nominated music pioneer in the big beat electronic music movement, competing for Nevada. This is Crystal Method.
Oh, the wildest Vegas night story? I don't think I could say that on television.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
I grew up here. This is the place that's really shaped the Crystal Method. I mean, the debut album was inspired by this town. The artwork is all about this town. It was techno, dance music, and it dropped in '97. We've been nominated for 2 Grammys. We played EDC, which is the biggest electronic music festival, and we've toured everywhere. So right now it's just me, my partner Ken Jordan retired. I'm continuing the journey that Ken and I started. Guys! Hey! My usual.
I'll be right back.
When we started out in Las Vegas, it was like the old gamblers, the $2 steaks, the big theaters with Tom Jones and Frank Sinatra. We couldn't find what we wanted, so we would have to create that. We were pre-EDM, but we loved electronics and house music, but also trip-hop and hard rock. So we bring all those things together as a stew. Nevada is a gorgeous state. You know, you go up to the north, you have Reno and the Tahoe area. There's nothing like it. So for me to be able to represent the state of Nevada, I mean, I cannot be more excited. Now listen, I know this American Song Contest has it in its name. It's a contest. Do I know that it's going to be a tough battle? Absolutely. But we're bringing it. The track is called Watch Me Now. It features Val and Coda, and this performance is going to be bonkers. So vote for Nevada. Vote for Las Vegas. Vote for the Crystal Method.
When ASC returns, the Crystal Method's original song, Watch Me Now, plus a Utah country singer-songwriter competes with possibly the next big hit. And thanks to the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, we are getting back to great music tonight a little bit quicker, back in 60 seconds. This is American Song Contest. We are live on NBC. This is American Song Contest. We are live on NBC. Welcome back to American Song Contest, everybody. Back-to-back performances ahead. First, though, with the original song, Watch Me Now, and competing for Nevada. Give it up for the Crystal Method featuring Val and Coda. For the Crystal Method featuring Val and Coda.
I'm not faded. You can't break my soul. I fight through broken bones. I'm gonna go for the throat. I'm not faded. This ain't no joke. You got your head in the sand. I got my eyes on the throne. I got my eyes on the throne. So watch me now. Watch me now. Watch me now. Watch me. Watch me now. Watch me now. I've got this craving. You can't take me out. When you think you're ahead, I tear you down for the count. I'm not slipping. You won't bring me down. You're not gonna get on your level. I'm gonna go for the crown. Just watch me now. Watch me now. Watch me now. Yeah. Watch me now. Watch me now. Yeah.
just a minute. Snoop, I love that song.
Watch me now.
Yeah. I feel like I just want to go.
Yeah, I wanted to scream too, but I was like, let me stay in character. I don't want to get too rocked out right now. But
Okay. I'll get crazy for you.
You had that thing on it, though. It made me feel real good, though.
All right, now I love cheering on female country artists, y'all. And tonight, this Western state is bringing us a talented songwriter who might have a hit on her hands from Utah. Meet Savannah Kais. Meet Savannah Kais.
Utah is kind of like the Wild West, but it also has some really modern touches as well. Welcome to Salt Lake City! Here in Utah, we are not only known for our mountains, where you can ski and you can snowboard, but there's actually an incredible art community. We are known for things like the Sundance Film Festival. We have bands like Neon Trees, Imagine Dragons came from here, and we have so many national parks. Utah is really a sentiment of old tradition and the new. It's the perfect mix of both.
He is.
Utah's one of the most well-mannered states. We actually kind of use these like fake swear words. Oh crap! When I get upset, I'll say things like "oh my heck" or "cuss." Any way that we can get our point across without saying the bad word is what we do here.
Do you mind if I double dip?
Is what we do here. I have the best family. Do you guys put fry sauce on your burgers?
You can put fry sauce on anything.
My dad was really influential in taking us camping or going on weekly hikes. Your family is forever. And that concept plays into the country music that I make. Gosh, it's so pretty up here. I am singing a song called Sad Girl. It was written from a very honest place because in Utah, we're an underdog state. We've learned to put on a smiling face even when things maybe aren't going our way. But sometimes you just want to be the sad girl for a minute. Sometimes I just want a hug from my community. They make me feel better. Sometimes I just want a hug from my community. In the genre of country, we definitely are missing some women. I think it's our job as female artists to just work that much harder if we want to be heard. So when I hit that stage, I am going to blow the roof off of this cussin' place. I am going to blow the roof off of this cussin' place.
They call me the life of the party. Never met a stranger in this town. You need a laugh or a friend, you can call me. I'll pick you up when you're fading out. I got a million shades of happy. That's all you'll ever see. But every now and then I just gotta set her free. Sometimes I wanna be the sad girl, the crying in my beer at a bar girl. Not saying I'm fine when my heart is breaking. Sick of faking that smile. Sometimes I wanna let it all go. Picking up the phone just to call home, to hear it's alright when love goes bad and life gets mad. You just can't hold back, sad girl. It's easy to smile in a picture, harder to say it out loud. It's easy to throw on a band-aid, 'cause my pride is way too proud. Got a million shades of happy, plenty to go around. And every now and then I just need a good breakdown. Sometimes I wanna be the sad girl, crying in my beer at a bar girl. Not saying I'm fine when my heart is breaking. Sick of faking that smile. Sometimes I wanna let it all go. Picking up the phone just to call home, to hear it's alright when love goes bad and life gets mad. You just can't hold back, sad girl. Sometimes I wanna cry, tell myself that it's alright to cry. And be the sad girl, the crying in my beer at a bar girl, the crying in my beer. When my heart is breaking, I'm sick of faking that smile. Sometimes I wanna let it all go. Picking up the phone just to call home, to hear it's alright when love goes bad and life gets mad. You just can't hold back, sad girl.
Give it up for Savannah Kies from Utah. Give it up for she plays so beautiful, don't you agree? Such a beautiful record.
I love it. I like. It's okay to be sad. You got to be sad of those sometimes.
Oh, it was such a beautiful record. I love her tone, the twang she had, that country twang. I've been missing that from the women's
She had that little
side.
yodel.
Yeah, for real. I've been missing
liked
that.
it. I liked
from
it.
the side.
Get it. Get it. Just
I'm not here for that.
The spirit moves you, or something's
not
moving you for that.
I'm not here for that. Remember, the state at the top of the rankings wins the jury selection and moves on to the semifinals at the end of the night. We've seen 3 states so far. First, let's look at how New Hampshire stacks up against Nevada and show us the jury ranking right about now. And show us the jury ranking right about now.
Oh, New Hampshire.
Okay, New Hampshire up tip top, you don't stop. Okay, New Hampshire up tip
Nevada claims top spot. That's awesome. So now it's between Nevada and Utah. It's time to see where Savannah's country ballad slides in. Here we go. Reveal Utah. Country ballad slides in. Here we go. All right, second.
Sad girl.
All right. Utah slides into second place right between Nevada and New Hampshire. So let's see if Nevada holds on to the top and secures a spot in the semifinals. But remember, 3 more move on because of your votes. So keep those votes coming in. All right, everybody. It looks like Washington, D.C.'s Neither is hanging out backstage at our super fun M&M's Music Lounge, getting ready for his big performance. More AC when we return live, so don't miss it. When we return live.
Did you know that Hawaii is actually the southernmost state? Did you know in that case, aloha, y'all. Just stating the facts. Aloha, y'all. Just stating the facts.
Welcome back. Remember, only 4 states move on to the semifinals this week. The national jury picks 1. 3 are voted on by America voting, and now it's open. So now you can go to NBC app or NBC.com and TikTok and figure it out. What's up, Kelly? Where you at?
I'm freaking out because I'm a huge fan of Alan Stone, and I was so excited when I heard that he was going to be on the show. I'm fangirling. Just you might want to remove yourself or call someone to have it removed from you later. I love your soulful voice. I love your songs. It's so important that you're here, I feel like, too, because it's called American Song Contest. Such a great songwriter. Like, it's so beautiful. So why did you want to come represent Washington? So beautiful.
Well, Kelly, thank you so much, first and foremost. But Kelly, thank you. Washington State took a pretty big hit recently, losing Russell Wilson with the Seahawks, and so I wanted to come back and give a little hope to my state of Washington and represent.
I am so stoked for your performance. Y'all are going to love it. So what do you want to say to all the people supporting you?
I want to say all my folk back up in the upper left, Pacific Northwest. I love you, Washington State. It's going to be a good year. Go Hawks.
All right. Good luck to you tonight. I love you. Let's get to another performance.
Kelly, if George Washington were alive today, do you know what he'd be known for? Being really old. No, I'm just playing. Being really old. Yeah, but the next place is named after our first president. It's not state, it's not territory, but it is a place where good music lives. D.C., make some noise. D.C., make some noise. They're ready to go, competing from Washington, D.C. Me, neither. Washington, D.C. Me, neither.
Washington, D.C. You got your big government, politics, education, IT, just about everything that you'd expect from a city at the center of the world stage. But I promise you, it's a lot about this city that you don't know. Let me take you around. Let's go! Washington, D.C. is not, I repeat, is not a state. It's actually a federal district, and it's the only federal district in the country. It's a melting pot as well. There aren't just representatives here from all across the nation. There are representatives that are here from across the world. Heck, I'm also a Trinidadian American. So if you're from the area, you know about go music. Go-go music, you got the R&B, you got polyrhythm, percussion, it's fusion music. You get a little bit of that in my music. That's like true to DC. You get a little bit of that in my music. I come from a huge blended family. 10 grandparents, 8 siblings. We're mixed, but we're strong. My grandma B, she is why I got so much exposure to the arts. Why I know Streisand and can equally switch it up to some Marvin Gaye and Motown. I've had the privilege of singing and doing music with so many of my heroes, whether that's singing background for Childish Gambino and work alongside Neo, to be able to hear Ty Dolla $ign cut your lyrics. Stuff like that is just magical. But to have the opportunity to be on American Song Contest, like, this is a culmination of all of those moments. I'm bringing the spirit of DC with me. Listen, we're gonna have so much fun. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Then somehow back up again. We should take cover before we both explode. Come on, but I like it when we lose control. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Come on. Just want to say I'm sorry. Press restart and start all over again. I'm such a simpleton. No. Oh, white, black, white. I'll jump my garden, make my way back to your arms again. Please take this simple man. Oh, la, la, la. Oh, la, la. So we take out a deal, go on and get them hands up, 'cause it's a damn beautiful thing. Come on. Somehow we should take cover before we both explode. I like it when we lose control. Yeah, I do. I wanna try. Yeah, I do. It's good love. I know how to push your buttons. Find just to make you beautiful. But I like it.
All right, that is Washington, D.C.'s Neither. Everybody, give it up. Tell me your thoughts. How did you feel?
I like the break. When he went into the break, that sounded like that real DC go-go sound when they do like that break. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm talking about? DC, that's that real chocolate city. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. I like when people also tell the story with their body. I like how he was moving, yeah. Such a unique city and music scene there, everybody. So glad that they could be represented on ASC.
Yeah, coming up, people of Massachusetts, it's time to rally for your boy Jared Lee when he takes the stage live. This is American Song Contest. Stay here on NBC. Stay here on NBC. Back live with American Song Contest. The national jury picks only one state to move on to the semifinals at the end of the night. Your vote moves on. 3 more. Don't just sit there. Let your fingers do the talking and vote. Don't just sit there. Let your
Speaking of voting, we are getting real-time voting results from across the whole country. So we're getting those in. It looks like Mari is dominating, followed by Nevada and Utah. So let's see if she can hold on to it as more songs debut. Remember, we are not live to the entire country right now, and voting doesn't close until Wednesday morning, so anything could happen.
Right now, we're going to take you over to the home of Baked Beans, Ben Affleck, and a big artist who's making waves in the music world. Competing for Massachusetts, meet Jared Lee. Meet Jerry Lee.
Welcome to Boston, the place of the famous Boston accent here. How are you? Park your car, whatever you want to do and whatnot. How are you? Park your car, whatever you want to do and whatnot. We're known for a lot of things. Our food, our universities, our sports teams. We got a lot going on here in the wonderful state of Massachusetts. There is so much incredible history in this state. We've got the Boston Tea Party, the Revolutionary War started here, Bunker Hill, Plymouth Rock, Paul Revere, and also Quincy Market. It's been a marketplace since the 1800s. So I'm gonna go with the signature clam chowder bread bowl. As a kid, I just go there with my friends, clam chowder, bagels, pizza, anything you want all at once.
There's like a
anything you want all at once. In my music career, I had a top 40 single at Hot AC Radio. I got to open for great artists like Train and Brian McKnight and Gavin DeGraw. I wrote my first theme song for a major motion picture from the film Fantasy Island. I am representing Massachusetts with my song Shameless. It's about being shameless in love, kind of saying, okay, everything's off the table. I don't care how this makes me look. That relates to the people of Massachusetts just because that's how they are. They are shameless in their commitment to dive in, to be fearless, to be strong. It's just incredible to be here representing those people who instilled so many incredible values in me.
Let's go, Massachusetts! Boston strong!
I used to think that attraction was something totally physical. Till you came to swallow me up. You got me dazed and confused. Never seen something so beautiful. So take my hands and put on the cuffs. Let my defenses fall. I'm feeling comfortable. And I'm ready for these shoes. I know it can't be wrong, 'cause I am so far gone. Got nothing left to lose. I'm shameless in love. Diving through your ocean. I'm shameless in love. Swimming in emotion. I'm shameless in love. Oh, yeah. I used to run through these women like there was fire under my feet. It was a crazy addiction, but you were better instead of me. Every day I wake up and I'm thinking about you, feeling for you, everything you put me on to better than before. And I just can't stop. And even if I could, I'm saying no. I've been down that road. I'm shameless in love. Diving through your motion. I'm shameless in love. Swimming in emotion. I'm shameless in love. I'm shameless in love. Baby, got me so intoxicated. And I'm not afraid to say it. Though this feeling is amazing, amazing. I'm shameless in love. Diving through your ocean. I'm shameless in love. Swimming in the ocean. I'm shameless in love. I'm shameless in love. I'm shameless in love. I'm shameless in love. I'm shameless in love.
You better sing! That is Massachusetts Jared Lee!
Wow, wow, wow. Let's check in with the jury ranking. Out of the states we've seen already, Nevada is on top, but we're about to see if Crystal Method holds on to it. As you know, the state at the top of the jury ranking at the end of the night moves on to the semifinals. First, let's see how Nevada stacks up against Neither's R&B Groove. Here we go. Add in Washington, D.C. Here we go. Add in Washington, D.C. Okay. Okay, now. It's between Nevada and Massachusetts. It's time to see what Jared's passionate love song slides in. Here we go, reveal Massachusetts. Here we go, reveal Massachusetts. That song was kind of hot, though.
I love it, Massachusetts. Jared Lee takes the lead. Wow, this is an incredible song, incredible performance. Remember, the jury selection is not the only way to get to the semifinals, y'all. Your votes move on 3 more states, so keep those votes coming. Next up, though, we have a Georgia pop powerhouse, and she's leaving it all on the stage for your votes and a chance to move on to the semifinals. More ASC when we return live, so don't miss it. More ASC when we return live, so don't miss it.
Welcome back. My playlist is overflowing tonight. Such a great mix of music. Remember, you can listen to all these songs from this week's lineup anywhere you stream music. Hey, Kelly, what do you have going on over there?
Well, I have the coolest job tonight, Snoop. I'm here with Bree Steves and Team Pennsylvania. Her performance is coming up, and I'm super stoked about it because I am a huge fan of The Office, and we go back. And what's happening right now is blowing my mind, y'all. It's a mini office reunion at ASC. I love it. Kate Flannery and Creed Run are here. I see that y'all are supporting Pennsylvania tonight. So, you know, that's where The Office took place. So how do you feel about this tonight?
I'm very excited. I'm also from Pennsylvania, so pretzel day every day. I'm also from Pennsylvania.
Pretzel day every day. All right, so what songs are you loving so far tonight?
I gotta say, Shameless.
That was good.
I gotta say,
Shameless in Love. Yes. I was like, hey. All right, so excited to have y'all here. I love you. You gotta come to my show. I've seen you several times. We're like friends. Here we are. By the way, all the episodes of The Office, by the way, y'all are streaming exclusively on Peacock. Back to you, Snoop.
Now, the next state is known for peaches, peanuts, pecans, and after tonight, we'll have to add pop hits to that list. That's right. I love alliteration. That's right. I hope I said it right. Reppin' Georgia, meet Stella Cole. Reppin' Georgia, meet Stella Cole.
Hey guys, I'm Stella Cole and I'm representing the state of Georgia. I'm Stella Cole and I'm representing These geese are crazy, bro. Stop! This is my time to shine. Crazy, bro. Georgia's so beautiful. There's like so much to see here, whether it's like the Blue Ridge Mountains or the city of Atlanta. There's literally so much to love. I grew up in Peachtree City, Georgia. There's like 90 miles of go-kart paths that go around Peachtree City. We drive them literally everywhere.
What's your favorite?
Chicken and waffles, for sure. Just stop winking. Growing up in a small town, the idea of being like a pop star is such a like an out of reach thing. And then I just went to Atlanta and fully dove into it and just fell in love with it. I felt like I was almost embracing this entirely new side of myself. There's so many different things happening there and it's so diverse. There are so many insane artists that have come out of Georgia. So many of them have just influenced my artistry. Outkast, my personal favorite. And I love soul and Motown and doo-wop. So Brenda Lee, Otis Redding. Then there's this whole other side of me that was super influenced by TLC, Sierra, and Monica. I feel like it turned my sound as an artist into this like big melting pot of different genres and eras of music. Knowing that I have millions of people listening to my music, that is the most bonkers thing I think I've ever heard in my life. I will be performing an original song called DIY. It's badass and it says, don't mess with me, but also at the same time it's like, don't take yourself too seriously. Getting to represent a state that has so much rich music history is just the coolest thing to me. Get ready. History is just the coolest thing.
I've been doing whitefish and
and you ain't even put a ring on it. Nope. At first I didn't mind it, until you took advantage and took me for granted. You said you didn't need me. Careful with your wishes, cause I'll be all up in your head like it's rent free. Go cry to one of your side misses. You can curse my name and say, look at this mess you made, but I think we all know that you're the one who's misbehaved. Say you can't live without me, oh my God, that's such a shame. If you're a grown up man like you say you are, get a job, get a car and get yourself together like DIY. DIY, don't you get off my back and fix yourself. DIY, don't you get off my back and fix yourself. Wow! Oh, you've been crying and count sheep. I've been catching up on my beauty sleep. I guess you really missing when I'm on my knees. Then you turn to a creepy little sneaky little freak. Up in my DMs, texting all my friends, validating every reason I don't ever wanna see your face again. No. You can curse my name and say, look at this mess you made, but I think we all know that you're the one who's misbehaved. Say you can't live without me, oh my God, that's such a shame. If you're a grown-up man like you say you are, get a job, get a car, and get yourself together, Mr. Superstar. I believe in you. DIY, don't you get off my back and fix yourself. DIY, don't you get off my back and fix yourself. Wow, you got this, baby. Have you tried calling your mom? I believe in you.
That song was hot. She was dope. The dancing was fly. I love everything about it. She got it going on. Representing Georgia in a real way. She got it going on. Representing Georgia in a real way. I'm just saying.
It was amazing. What a lineup it's been so far tonight. Let's break everything down in a halftime report. Let's get it.
This is the American Song Contest halftime report. That's right. This night has been banging so far. We've kicked off Heat 4 with Pop Soul from New Hampshire and the Crystal Method showing us why he's a legend, and then Utah, Country, DC Go-Go, and a passionate anthem from Massachusetts and Georgia Pop.
Exactly. Y'all have been so chatty about the songs on social, and I love it. In the last weeks, a couple weeks actually, the conversations are exploding from around the world on Twitter. Take a look. A lot of chatter here across the pond, no doubt. Eurovision fans tuning in. They have a lot to say. Keep the convos going, people, using hashtag American Song Contest.
Y'all have been blowing us up. These tweets are coming from every which way.
Wait, here's one. When your boss makes a joke. Wait, here's one. When your boss makes a joke. No, I think you're really that funny.
Okay. Now, let's talk about some heated rivalries tonight.
All right, first we have a face-off. Ooh, in New England, New Hampshire versus Massachusetts, what we're calling the Chowder Bowl. Yeah, that's right. You're welcome. The land of clam bakes has both Mari and Jared Lee showing up with power and passion. We already know that Massachusetts is ahead in the jury ranking, but does America agree with that? It's up to you, America.
And another one we're watching tonight, the Battle of the Washingtons. Washington, D.C. versus Washington State. East Coast versus West Coast. One's a state, one's a district. The only thing they have in common, is they're being repped by two funky fresh artists. All eyes will be watching this race closely for sure. That's it for the halftime report.
Coming up, it's time to get our aloha on. Hawaii is in the house and ready to woo this crowd right into the semifinals. More AC on NBC when we return live.
Welcome back. Let's keep the music coming with an artist who's taking soulful music and infusing it with all the sounds of the tropical islands. Show some love for Hawaii. Show some love for Hawaii. Aloha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're feeling the love, repping the paradise of the Pacific. Meet Bronson Varday. Meet Bronson Varday.
Aloha. Nah, just kidding. Welcome to my Hawaii.
What's up, boy?
Nah, just kidding. Can't control my Hawaii.
What's up, boy?
The aloha spirit to me means letting somebody in while you're stuck in traffic, giving a hug instead of a handshake, just stuff that expresses love and compassion. I grew up on the west side of Oahu. Other islands are Big Island or Hawaii Island, Maui, Hawaii, Koho'olawe, Lanai, Molokai, Ni'ihau. I said them all, right? Everybody is family in Hawaii. So Bruno Mars is my cousin, Jason Momoa is my uncle, and The Rock is my dad.
You seeing this, man? You seeing it?
Hawaii is the only state located in the tropics. Back in the day, pineapple and sugarcane were the biggest exports in Hawaii. And a lot of my family were plantation workers.
What did you want it?
Land, translated to Hawaiian, is Aina, and family is Ohana.
Good job, good job.
The idea of taking care of the land, we're taking care of part of our family because that's what provides for us. I grew up listening to Hawaiian music in the islands. You kind of mix Hawaiian music and reggae music. Hawaiian music is what we call it. I've gotten to play all over the island, and I have some original music out. The name of my song is For You. The main message is realizing your dream. This performance is going to be very upbeat. I want to get the crowd going. I want to get them singing along. I want people to just feel good.
Sometimes you come from Hawaii, you take this stuff for granted. I'm just blessed to call this place home.
I feel the pressure because I'm not just representing myself, I'm representing Hawaii. And I want to showcase the aloha spirit to the world.
All right, aloha. Hawaii, stand up, let's go. Hawaii, stand up, let's go. Front and center, all eyes on me. Right up here where I'm supposed to be. I say so long, singing on my own. See my face up on the screen. Always knew I'd be living out my dream, but how could I know I get this far? Life's too short, won't let it pass me by. Going all in, so I bet on me this time. Come along with me, it'll be alright. The song inside my heart is worth the fight. Been ready for this moment all my life. So let me sing this song for you tonight. Here we go. Sing a la la la, la 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 la. Sing a la la la, la 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 la. Sing a la la la, la 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 la. Go ahead and shout it. Had a crossroad in my mind, but I gotta choose my heart this time because my soul is hungry for the light. Got a dream and a lot to say. Got a song, a guitar to play, and all I need's a harmony from you. So life's too short, won't let it pass me by. Going all in, so I bet on me this time. Come along with me, it'll be alright. Let's hear it. The song inside my heart is worth the fight. Go ahead and shout it. Been ready for this moment all my life. So let me sing this song for you tonight.
Mahalo.
Give it up for Bronson Varday from Hawaii. We love that song so much. That's what ASC is all about.
We are here with Bronson's friends and family who have brought us these beautiful fresh layers from Hawaii. Thank you so much. Who's this whose?
You gonna put one on?
Okay, we're gonna go. I'm going in. I'm going in. Oh, okay, we're gonna go. I'm going in. You didn't even buy me dinner first.
Yes.
All right.
These come with a hug too and a kiss on the cheek. Oh wow. Good luck, Bronson, to you and the whole Hawaii island. Aloha to you and the whole Hawaii. Yeah, straight ahead. You know I smell good. We'll see how Hawaii stacks up in the jury ranking. Plus, West Virginia storms the ASC stage with the Resilient Rocker. We're live. Stay locked on American Song Contest. You dig?
Welcome back, everybody! Since last we looked at the jury ranking, we saw 2 more incredible songs debut, and it's time now to see how the states stack up. Massachusetts has been on top. Let's see if Jared Lee holds on to it and moves on to the semifinals at the end of the night. Does Massachusetts get edged out from first position by a pop banger? I don't know. Here we go. Show us Georgia. I don't know. Here we go. Show us Georgia. All right. Georgia is now at 3rd place. Now let's talk about Massachusetts and Hawaii. Can Jared be toppled by an island-infused bop? Let's find out. Reveal Hawaii. Island-infused bop. Let's find out. Reveal Hawaii. Hawaii takes 6th place, but remember, if you don't like what you see, your votes move on 3 more states. So keep those votes coming in.
Okay.
So keep those votes coming
Let's take
in.
you to a state full of some of the most resilient people in the country, including this next determined rocker, competing for West Virginia. Meet Alex Cunningham.
Lexus.
If you come to visit West Virginia, you might not have to go visit anywhere else because we actually have more areas named after cities in other countries than anywhere else. Athens, Berlin, Cairo, Geneva, Calcutta, we even have Shanghai. West Virginia is known for its coal mining and blue-collar jobs. I've seen the people of West Virginia go through some hardships economically, but I have also seen them persevere. And that has taught me to be very persistent about what I want, and that's to make it in music. My music is a combination of retro, rock, and a little bit of punk in it. I grew up in a small town.
Hi, Alexis. How you been?
When I was in high school, I was afraid to come out just because I thought it is a conservative state. But when I did, I was really surprised and welcomed. It's been great. What flavor are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry, okay. My song is called Working on a Miracle. It's like a hopeful love song. Growing up in West Virginia gave me this innocence, and that really shows in this song, 100%. That really shows in this song, 100%. I'm happy. When I'm happy, I cry. I feel overwhelmed and just so proud to be having this opportunity. I'm so excited to make my state proud. I'm so excited to make my state proud.
Summer with you was like an endless 4th of July. We lit up the sky. I don't remember how it ended that day. Only the eyes shining, smiling at me. We call you bad boy Hollywood Sean. My name on your arm. Maybe I've seen too many bad romantic movies about the kind of love conquers the world. Boy gets the girl. I'm working on a miracle. I really think I know this sign. Maybe I don't have a prayer, but I'll be there when you make up your mind. Can I say I want you back? Can I say I need you so? Fighting for a destiny it's meant to be, and I've still got so long to go. Stop me if I say too much. Tell me I'm a fool to keep trying. If I said I didn't want you more than anything, I'd be lying. Yeah, working on a miracle. Working on a miracle. Working on a miracle. Working on a miracle. Whoa.
That is Alexis Cunningham, y'all. People are going crazy at her watch party in Huntington, West Virginia. Thank you so much to T-Mobile, who connects fans across the country with more 5G bars and more places. Snoop, tell us what you thought about that song.
I thought I was working on a miracle right along with it. It's a beautiful record. I love the pace of it. I love the energy. I love the direction that she was going with her vocals.
Yeah.
It's a hit record if you ask me.
I love it, I love it.
I'm just saying. Next up, Arizona's dynamic twin duo, Las Marias, does everything they can do to win your votes and move on to the semifinals. American Song Contest. Stay right with us. American Song Contest. Stay right
In
with us.
Boston, Massachusetts, it's illegal to swear within the city limits. Now, I know I've been to Boston a whole lot of times, and I'm sure y'all not enforcing this one. I'm just stating the facts.
All right, welcome back, y'all. We are here with Team Massachusetts and Jared Lee. You did a great job earlier. I already came by. I was like fanning out. It was amazing. It's so soulful. I'm just saying we had to stop by because it looks like y'all are having a pretty awesome tailgate moment. It's just a really fun party here. So I'm really into it. This friends and family. This is incredible. So what are y'all always this good of a time? So what are y'all always this good of a time?
Tailgate a lot in Massachusetts.
Okay, I'm inviting myself to hang out with you. Okay. Okay, I'm sports ball. I love sports ball. Now we love visiting the Boston area, but y'all have some very unique kind of sayings there. So give me one, and I'm going to try and figure out like what you're saying. So give me one, and I'm going to try and figure out like what you're saying.
Let's get some donkeys before we head down the Cape. Or let's get some donkeys before we head down the Cape. Or like, bro, we're wicked lost. You gotta like bang a crazy wicked U-turn at the Sicko Kid.
Okay, it sounded like that was wrong, and I kind of liked it. I have no idea what you said. Was the donkeys thing like donuts or like Dunkin' Donuts? Was the donkeys thing like donuts? Yeah. Or like Dunkin' Donuts? Because Boston, Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. Nice. Because Boston, Dunkin' Donuts. I like.
Dunkin' Donuts fan. Hello.
You like. He likes the munchies. Let's continue now with immensely talented twin sisters who are getting so much attention in the Grand Canyon State. Competing for Arizona, meet Las Marias. Competing for Arizona, meet Las Marias.
I don't think there's. Okay. So when we. Okay. I don't think there's. No, yo lo digo. So when we. Okay. I'm Maria Isabel. I am Maria Teresa. We're twins, and we're Las Marias, and we're representing Arizona. Even though we're twins, we're totally opposites. I'm the outgoing twin, and then Maria Teresa's like, I'm more relaxed. The bossiest twin, it's me. Las Marias started in my parents' restaurant in Arizona. We learned this one corrido, and the audience was surprised that twins were singing corridos. After that, we just started to perform around Arizona, around Sonora, Mexico, performing mariachi and regional Mexican. Hola, pa! Mariachi and regional Mexican. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We were born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, but in 2008, my parents got deported. We've been living on both sides of the border. We crossing daily to attend school. Right now, we're in Valle, Sonora. This used to be the spot where my mom used to drop us off. When we were around like 8, 7, we would cross alone. They would ask us every day we had drugs with us. But I can't deny that we have the best of both worlds, living both in Mexico and Arizona. We can totally twin. Our fans from Arizona like that we represent both cultures. We will be performing De La Finiquera, which talks about our life story. We're gonna have diversity on stage, because this is not only related to us, but all those families that have gone through similar situations.
Let's go, Arizona!
Start from the bottom y le he batallado. Todo lo que tengo, yo me lo he ganado. Todos fueron los que creyeron en mí, pero nada fue en vano. Varias experiencias nos han hecho fuertes. Maldita la mira, se llevó al jefe. No te imaginas cuánto duele lo que tienes hasta que lo pierdes. Finiquera, allá donde me crié nunca olvido mi bandera. Le agradezco a mi madre por darme las fuerzas cuando mi viejito se encontraba allá afuera. De la Finiquera, ya varios añitos recorriendo la frontera. Ando por los cielos pero los pies en la tierra, como me enseñaron cuando estaba bien pequeña. Seguiremos firme en el camino, no importa lo que diga. Varias experiencias nos han hecho fuertes. Maldita la mira, se llevó al jefe. Nunca te imaginas cuánto duele lo que tienes hasta que lo pierdes. From la Finiquera, allá donde me crié nunca olvido mi bandera. Le agradezco a mi madre por darme las fuerzas cuando mi viejito se encontraba allá afuera. Seguiremos firme en el camino, no importa lo que digan. Seguiremos firme en el camino, no importa lo que digan.
Favorite, wasn't it?
That right there touched my soul. I'm such a fan of corridos, mariachi music, just great music with instrumentation and singing and soulful. I mean, Viva la Mexico!
Let's take a minute and take a look at the jury rankings, y'all. We know that Massachusetts is on top, but we've seen 2 more songs, and now it's time to find out how Massachusetts does against West Virginia. Does Alexis's inspirational jam knock Jared off his perch? Here we go. Show us West Virginia.
Dub V in the sky.
Here we go. Show us West Virginia. So West Virginia coming in at 3rd place, so close. Great showing. Now we've got to reveal another state's ranking, and that's Arizona. Can Massachusetts be bested by Las Marias? Here we go, reveal Arizona. Here we go, reveal Arizona.
Arizona.
All right. Arizona coming in at 8th place. Guys, don't forget, y'all, to keep those votes coming because 3 more need to move on to the semifinals, and your votes could change everything.
When we return, an R&B singer and rapper from Philly sets fire to ASC. You won't want to miss a single second. Don't you move, baby. Don't you move, baby. We're live, week 4 of American Song Contest. Welcome back. Do you agree with the jury rankings this week? Well, do you? Post your thoughts using hashtag American Song Contest and don't hold back nothing. Lots of real-time voting coming in right now. Let's check out how people are voting across the country. Oh boy. Jared is taking the lead in the overall voting and making a strong showing tonight. Let's see how it compares with Tennessee. Okay. Utah Savannah Kies is making a really strong impression, followed by Georgia's Stella Cole. Keep those votes coming in, everybody. Hey, Kelly, where you at? Keep those votes coming in, everybody.
Here in Pennsylvania, and my besties from the office. Are y'all ready to cheer your faces off? I feel like you are. You're already there. All right. Let's meet an you already know. Let's meet an R&B singer and rapper from Philly with a whole lot of style, competing for the Keystone State. Woo! Here is Bree Steve.
Pennsylvania is the best state in the United States. It's the best. Philadelphia used to be the capital of America. We got the Declaration of Independence here. Yeah, we're pretty important. You know, if you didn't know, now you know. Yeah, we're pretty important. You know, if you didn't know, now you know. This is the home of brotherly love. And this is the home of the cheesesteak.
Oh my God!
This is the home of the cheesesteak.
Oh my God! I can't.
Get out of here.
You're awesome. Thank you.
D'Alessandro's makes the best cheesesteaks in Philly.
This is where the magic happens.
For the record, we do not put cheese whiz on our cheesesteaks. Anybody that told you that lied to you. Anybody that told you that lied to you. I was born in Philly, and it's inspiring for me to come from a city that has such talented musical individuals. So that's why I wanted to sing, I wanted to rap, I wanted to become a better artist. And being here at Temple's campus helped me really find myself.
You were real clear about your success. You were manifesting it, even though you faced challenges along the way. You did not let that deter you.
When I was in college, I actually had $3,000 saved up for my first car, and I spent it all in one day on all of my studio equipment. My friends thought I was crazy, but looking back, that was the best decision because choosing to invest in myself and just bet on me is what led me to my first nationwide tour and performing during Kendrick Lamar's headlining show. That was top 3 moments of my life. This opportunity for American Song Contest is probably going to be number 1, though. American Song Contest.
My heart's been burned and broken. Searching for love that I could hope in. No, and I wonder why the world's come crumbling down, down, down. Is it too late to turn around? Nor do you hear the forsaken? Do you cherish the patient? Do you see any love anymore? Oh, 'cause I've wandered plenty times, and I get plenty, plenty, plenty love, and I've cried plenty tears, 'cause we need plenty, plenty, plenty love, plenty love. My heart's been burned and broken. And I've cried plenty tears, 'cause we need plenty, plenty, plenty. My sister look at me like Superman, like if I make it, then she knows she can. Got big dreams and living better than. I hope that God just find a way, like help my father become a better man. The whole world just need that second chance, 'cause more mothers need a helping hand and more sons need consistent man. We ain't lost, just need a better plan, 'cause everybody gets hurt, but in the end you learn to love again. Just here to let y'all know I understand, 'cause I've wondered plenty times, and I gave plenty, plenty, plenty love. And I've cried plenty tears, 'cause we need plenty, plenty, plenty love.
Look, that had Philadelphia written all over it. It was so soulful. It was plentiful. It was plenty love. You understand me? I get it. And the rap.
I love the rap.
The rap was so dope. The way she was able to jump out of the singing into the rapping and get back into the hook. That's true skill right there. What a song.
Especially that head voice. It was so beautiful.
In a real way. Don't move, because we're going to close out tonight with Grammy-nominated soul singer Alan Stone, who's throwing down for Washington State. This is American Song Contest, and we are live.
Welcome back. One more song to debut, and then we're going to find out if Jared from Massachusetts holds on to his lead and moves on to the semifinals.
Oh, yeah. Let's close out the big night with a singer who has already commanded the world's attention. Tonight, he's bringing an original song and his soulful voice to the ASC, competing for Washington State. This is Alan Stone. This is Alan
Stone. Leg here or leg here? What makes me look more like I know what I'm speaking about? Don't ask me the state bird, but bald eagle, and I don't think that's the truth. I'm doing American Song Contest so I can represent this incredible state that has given me so much. Back in 2011 or so, I got a chance to play on Conan.
Alan Stone, ladies and gentlemen!
It was like my first late night spot. 10 years later, I've played with some of my heroes, Sharon Jones, Daryl Hall. I've played music on every continent. So to come home to Washington State is incredibly special. It's God's country up here. The Seattle music scene has always been rich in community. Seattle has little pockets of places where musicians who are starting out can come work out tunes. This is why they got people in front of them. This section of Seattle was like workman's corner. Pretty rough and tumble. Fishermen would come in here, get lit, and then head back out, ne'er to return at times. This was one of the first places to ever give me a gig, the Edgewater Hotel. I played down in the ballroom, and the view's not too bad. I'm doing a song that I wrote called A Bit of Both. Washington State's very interesting because we have a really beautiful balance of most things.
Mind if I grab the photo with you?
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. This soil in Washington State, it's in my blood. And if I don't place higher than Rhode Island, I'm quitting music. And if I don't place higher than Rhode Island, I'm quitting music.
If you look towards heaven on any given night, you may see the stars glowing, shining ever bright. But are they really shining, or just burning in the sky? Or maybe they're a little bit of both at the same time. Well, how come some days you're living? Day.
but I don't got no case to fly. Yeah. Wanna push against the atmosphere and leave gravity defied. Yeah. But is it really flying, or is falling redefined? Yeah. Well, maybe you could be a bit of both at the same time. Well, how come some days you're living and other days it's dead? But how come everything we're given somehow always leaves us dead? How come joy needs sorrow and reason don't rhyme until you're horizontal? Life ain't a straight line. Well, maybe we're all a little bit of everything combined. Maybe we're a little bit of both. Everything withers after it grows. Maybe we're a little bit of both at the same time. Well, how come some days you're living and other days it's dead? How come everything we're given somehow always leaves us dead? How come joy needs sorrow and reason don't rhyme until you're horizontal? Life ain't a straight line. Yeah, maybe we're all a little bit of. Maybe we're all a little bit of. Maybe we're all a little bit of everything combined. Everything combined.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Make some noise for Alan Stone. Lord have mercy. Oh boy, Kelly, what do you think? Oh boy, Kelly, what do you
I love his voice. I love the song. Maybe we're
Pimp, pimp,
in the booth
hooray!
at the same time. That was so good. The vibe was so rad. The lyrics were on point.
Look at my left eye. My left eye shedding a tear. You see that?
You want me to put it back in there?
Yeah, get it back up there. That's that Denzel.
Can't get too emotional. Up next, we will reveal the official jury selection. Can Massachusetts hold on to the lead? The moment of truth when ASC returns. Welcome back, everybody. We're about to reveal the jury selection, but before we do, let's recap the night's performances so you can make your picks as well.
Spread your wings and fly. Sometimes I wanna be staggered, crying in my beard bar.
Get up, get up, get up. I like it up, get up, get up, like it. Shameless in love. Dive into your ocean.
DIY, don't you get off my back and fix yourself.
La 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 la, sing la 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 la, la 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 la. Go ahead and shout it.
Working on a miracle. Working on a miracle.
Porque baby,
imaginas cuánto duele lo que tienes hasta que lo pierdes. Plenty times, and I get plenty love.
baby, we're all a little bit of everything combined. Feeling like Superman, but I'm feeling like Superman.
I mean, it's so many great songs throughout the show, and some real talk. And we've been monitoring the jury rank this week's songs, and now we have our last two states to place. How does Massachusetts do against the last two states we've seen tonight? Let's find out. Does Massachusetts get toppled by Pennsylvania? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, is it me? Is it you? Oh. Is it me? Is it you? Reveal, Pennsylvania. Reveal, Pennsylvania. As Bree sliding into the 4th spot representing Pennsylvania. Okay, it all comes down to Massachusetts and Washington State. 2 songs that got this crowd riled up tonight. Can Massachusetts fall off its peak position by Alan Stone's soulful song? Massachusetts and Washington State. One of you is the jury selection. Let's find out who it is. Here we go. Show us the national jury selection. Here we go. Show us the national jury selection. Wow! 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 Alan Stone! Pimp Pimp Hooray! What a song! All right, we just secured 1 more state for the semifinals. For the rest of you, it's not over yet. 3 more states will, from tonight, they will move on to the semifinals. And America, it's all up to you.
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in.